Hello, hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Welcome to this for the new edition of the review of the mass adoption training of the previous day. It has not been easy throughout this morning for me to do the review at the normal time, but I deemed it necessary that I should not miss today without doing the review. So once I had the opportunity, I jumped on it. Now, today we are the 6th of October 2022, and you are right on MOFFO Money TV, and it's always a privilege for me to be here to give you updates of what took place in the mass adoption meeting of the previous day. I'm joining my voice to the millions of voices in the Congo community to give you updates of what took place in the Congo community mass adoption meeting of the previous day. So it was a great meeting that we had yesterday with the admin of TBC, and it was fantastic because of the things that we discussed in that meeting of yesterday. So right on this training, I'm going to be giving you updates of what we discussed in that meeting of yesterday. So going right down to what I have in front of me as what we discussed in that meeting, you are going to really be having all the updates. The first thing that the admin of TBC talked about yesterday, as we met and Carl was the presenter of the training of yesterday, admin said we are going to be talking now on our family currencies that we have created along with the Congo community. We are not going to be talking only about things that has to do with the match. But right now, we're going to focus to talk about the currencies that we have in TBC, and more purposely, we're going to focus on the exchange. We're talking about that. Next, he went along to pay new members that have come on board with the contest. 6 people were paid yesterday. The first people that have already won the contest for um, the month of October. And next, he talked about KLUV, and he gave us assurance as far as KLUV is concerned. And we pulled along with other great things that he discussed with us. Uh, the next thing was the list of the overall run out of people that have done the same button test. So there was a global situation of the same button test. I'll be showing you the image and we are going to discuss what we discussed on that. So the month of October will be the month focused on the exchange. So we are going to focus on the exchange this time around, and we are not going more to be talking about the same button test as we used to talk about it. And the next thing that we discussed on was the issues that or the fact that we have as far as TBC is concerned is the number. The numbers of TBCians that we have right now are really proving the fact that we have the right people, or we have people that we can count on. So the rule of one person, one face is what is going on right now. So he went also over to detail out what the power of the numbers of the members of Congo community is all about, what abundance is all about, what the system which we have in TBC is all about, and we are out to change the world, and we need to wake up people to join us on this fight to change the world with the different opportunities that the Congo community is offering. And we had also a good number of questions that was asked to the admin of TBC, and he responded to such questions. And we are going to be looking at those questions as we pull along. So this is how we went around with the mass adoption of yesterday. And right now, I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to look at the different areas of the discussion we had yesterday with the admin of TBC. Now, the first thing that we had yesterday was we are now focused on talking about the our family of currencies. So the family of currencies we have is what? We have our KLOF, we have our Farm War, we have our GGR, which is the latest baby in the group of the cryptocurrency we have. And we are going to be promoting this cryptocurrency with our private exchange. So That is the main focus of which we are on now in the crypto community, and we are doing our best to let everyone be aware of this. So admin was telling us yesterday that that is going to be our focus. And before he pulled along, he went along to the contest, and we saw people that have won the contest for uh, the month of October, and they were being paid. A great number of people have won the contest for the month of October already. We had one, two, three, four, five, six people were paid yesterday, and others have been added. Others just added themselves. So we have a great number of Indians that are showing very strong on the contest, and they are also trying their best to win the contest. So this is how admin tried to demonstrate how these people were paid yesterday, and everyone can benefit from this. If you have 150 referrals that are active for a particular month, you stand to win or to earn $1,000 of guarantee as the contest is concerned. So after talking about the contest, the admin went on to talk about KLOF. And talking about KLOF, admin was trying to explain to us that KLOF, where we are right now, the price is going to really go up because due to the last time, as I explained, we had an incident that made the price to come down when he was doing a demonstration that was not willingly. But right now, he still has the upper hand to soak more of the coins that are coming up. So right now, coil off is between 28 and 27.9. That is $28 right now. Yesterday, he was talking was as $27, and he took us to the BSC scan to show us that what on the BSC scan, KLOF on the BSC scan, you will see that the greatest portion of the coin on the BSC scan is being owned by him. Because if you look on the BSC scan, you're going to see that we have a total of almost 4,000 holders right now, 3,905. And if you want to look digitally at the people that are holding the KLOF coin right now, you're going to see that the person that is having the greatest portion is still the admin of TBC, and he was showing us that as this coin, as the coins in his wallet reach the greatest number, that is, we have about 30,000 coins in circulation, and he has soaked almost 7,000 and plus. So and has they attain 20,000, the price of KLOP is going to pull up right to $100 towards the end of this month. So towards the end of this month of October, let's expect the price of KLOP to be up to $100. So guys, just get yourself prepared. If you have not been buying, this is time to buy. Before you know it, we are going to be up at the $100 with the price of KLOF as we are right now at $28. Now, going to the center of the message of yesterday, he took us to. Oh, I've not shared my screen. My goodness. Excuse me, guys. I was talking without sharing my screen. Okay, so I was talking about KLOF. The price now is $27, and right now we are. Admin was telling us that he's still having the biggest share. The ways that are there don't have much. He still has much of the the lion's share of the KLOF on the market. So he was trying to tell us that we should rest assured that by the end of this month, KLOF is going to be at the top of the top, and we are going to have to see KLOF go up to $100. So he is soaking all the KLOFs that are entering right now, and um he has above let me see token. Uh, So he has a great portion of the KLUV that is coming in. He's not more sending it out, and we know that he is the one paying, and he needs to keep much of the KLUV. So you look, if you look here, you're going to see. Are we on the right page here? I'm looking. It seems as if I'm not on the right page. Oh my God. Guys, I was to show you the right page, but it's not coming up. So we are going to come to that later. So the message is that we should not panic. KLUV is going to go up to $100 by the end of this month of October. Let's just be vigilant. Now, the center message yesterday was on this send button test. So the send button test, for the past month, we have done a great job with the send button test, and admin tried to bring this statistical table yesterday to explain so far what has gone on with the send button test. And the statistics are very clear on the number of people that took the test, and the people that took the test and was successful, the people that took the test and were not successful. So they were being grouped in these 9 categories, as he explained to us yesterday. So those who take the send button test entries regardless of completion or status. So everybody that took the send button test, we had 48,200 people that took the send button test. Now, the people that took send button test are not approved. The people that went along to do the test and it was not approved, we have 5,706. Now we have the third category, which is send button test approved, send button on. So right now we have 42,493 people that did took the test and their accounts are on, or their send button is on right now. So these are the people that admin really appreciate that they went along to do a great job. Now, took the send button test and are expired, not approved. So the people that took the send button test but their accounts are expired means that they have not yet activated their accounts for the present month. They are not active. So we have about 4,761 that took the send button test but their account has been expired. And admin was saying that we should call upon these people to do as much as they can to activate their send button to increase their numbers to the numbers of people that we have already, and took the send button test and are expired but were approved. Now these are the people that took the send button test but the account has been expired, but they were being given the way forward to have a send button on. And this number, which is marked with an asterisk, these are the people that should do everything to activate their account to join the rest of the members that their accounts are active. Now, took the send button test and are active, not approved. These are the people that we are a little bit sorry because they took the test, that is the 944, and are active, but they were not approved because maybe they didn't fit in their details, that is their phone number, their social media links. And admin said this phone number and social media links are very important because these are the areas that we will use in order to be sending you a particular code which will confirm your face and confirm your number that you are really the person that is owning maybe GGR or parts or some of the coins that we are talking about now. So it is really important that we should give all this information which will be used for us as far as verification is concerned. Now, the next group, group 7, took the same button test and are active and are approved. Admin say, yes, this is the people that have been listening to instruction, and these are the people that we can clap for them. 19,199 are the people that did respect the instructions and everything is working for them. They are active, their account is, their same button test is on, everything is working out for them. 19,199 should keep up with the way they have been doing, it is really, really, really interesting to have people that can follow instruction, just like the way these 19 people have decided to follow instructions. Now, took the same button test regardless of status and are expired. Now, 27,734. These are people that have deliberately refused to activate their account, and their account has expired. Admin said these people, if they want to stay in the crypto community, they should not be trolls. They should stay quiet and they should not talk publicly negatively against TBC in any social media platform. If not, we are going to give room for them to leave the community. And if they don't go through the Privy Council or activate their accounts to join the rest of the people that are already active, at the end of this month, they are going to basically be pulled out or purged out of the community. Took the same button test regardless of status and are active. 20,454. Now, these are the people that took the same button test, but they they are active, and regardless of what is their status, whether their status is active or not, they are the people also that took the same button test, and they are also on board to continue with the community. So guys, let's use all the means that are available for us to make these 20,456 people to join us and to move along with us. After all evaluation of all this information, Amin went on to tell us that we are so happy that we are an organization. We thought we were an organization of over 4 million, but that in that 4 million that was showing in the back office, we have people of multiple accounts. We have people that never, when we have accounts that were just email and they would never have faces. But with this test of the same buttons, we are now sure that we are an organization of about 50,000 people that are human beings that have faces on accounts. And this is why we are doing this, is because we need to know to whom we are giving money, and we need to be able to tell what amount they are taking, and knowing that what nobody should cheat on others. So it's true that this is going to affect the price of TBC, but he is going to come up with other posts to explain how we are going to look forward from here with the price of TBC, because if the number have come down, the value of TBC is also going to come down. Now, the issue is not we have the facts, and maths is the best thing, as the acronym said yesterday, is that once we have the facts, we have now the people that we can work with. We know the people we are working with, not the garbage that we have that we never really know whether the for about 4 million people registered with true live people, but we have the facts now. We can clearly cut out the figure of the people that we are working with, and we are going to continue with the procedure of one person, one face, or one face, one account. This is the way we intended to distribute TBC. TBC was meant to be distributed to 1 billion, or the 1 billion points of TBC were meant to be distributed to 1 billion people, not anyone having two wallets. So no one will have two wallets with TBC. You have one wallet and one account. We will improve on the facial verification as we pull along, and this is going to carry forward for us to have the means to not have people cheat. So we have to be strict on this. We want humanity to become more humane and empower each and everyone that join us to become productive and live a life of abundance and prosperity. Our power is in our numbers. So we are trying as we can to make every human being that join us to live a life of abundance and prosperity, and live to the fullest of their potentials. So abundance is everywhere as you move around the whole world. Out of the cities, you see that everywhere is empty. People are only in cities, and we have the whole world to fill. We live in a world of abundance, and we need to enjoy this abundance. not the worldly system that has been put in place to enslave us to live in a world that we don't believe in anything. We can change the world. I mean, say I can't change the world by myself. That is why we need people to get and wake up and join us, and let's together make a war front to make this world a better place for everyone. We are different from all other cryptos that are out there in our way of doing. TBC is like a special calling from God, and we are doing our things different, and that is why we don't have any white paper. We have the way we are doing our things, and we are different from all the others in the way we are carrying out our things. So that is how admin really demonstrated on this issue. And later on, he pulled along to take us to the exchange. And the exchange, we have a great lot with the exchange right now. We are expecting them to finish with the conditional area for us to do conditional orders. So once that area is up, the whole month of October is going to be focused on the exchange, and we are going to be carrying out the exchange between KLUV and farm war. So this is what we should really focus on and do our best to be carrying out as this month is concerned. So with the send button test, if you have any problem, you get to the privy council or you pay your back office and your account is active. If you don't respect that, you are going to simply be put off the Kringle community. So you can see this is the exchange that is going. These are traits that I loaded this morning. The exchange is functioning. So once the other part is on, I would be doing lives here to show you how to be earning money every day gradually using the rule of 72 as admin taught us, and be gradually making money on the exchange. So these are some of the issues that we discussed in the mass adoption meeting of yesterday with the admin of TBC. Now, notwithstanding, we have questions that came up in the course of the meeting of yesterday, and we took note of few of these questions that we thought that were necessary to discuss them with you. So these are some of the questions that they were being asked in the mass adoption that I'm discussing with you. Yes, what is the difference? Um, what difference with the amount of TBC, which has to do with the broadcasters that were paid overpaid at one time, and others were refunds were made for others, but others are still keeping their TBC. I mean, say no one on TBC as of this moment, and no one that is having as 10,000 TBC will be closely watched. So everyone that has as from 10,000 TBC upwards will be closely watched, and it is his duty to say that we give TBC to people that are going to use it, not to people that don't merit it. Now, question number two: Can can one transfer GGR coins from one person, one GGR coins purchased from one account to another? Amin said no. For you to benefit the promotion that is going on with the GGR coins, you must buy the GGR coins in a wallet. That is where you are going to have the advantage of one GGR giving you 4K loves, or 4 TBC, which gives you 4K love. The deal is attached to the person get doing the purchase in the GGR purchase area. So for you to benefit of the GGR advantage right now, you need to go to the GGR area and purchase it. Next question, we need next answer to this question. We need your phone number with your face to secure your GGR account. So the goal is the goal a means of exchange that we can use in order to have the gold concretely in our hands. Somebody asked the question: is it possible, since we are buying GGR, can we request for the physical gold of GGR in our hands? Amin said, you will have the right. The GGR gives you the right of the gold you have in the vault. you can use that right to go to any dealer and request or use that right to buy whatever you want from any dealer. And the last question here, can we transfer firmware from the game directly to the exchange? Admin said that has nothing to do with what his power can do. He doesn't really know. The person running firmware will really tell about that. So the person should go and ask if it's possible to remove firmware coins directly from firmware to the exchange. So admin said we should take care of these two words that people are misunderstanding them. Guaranteed, nothing is guaranteed on earth. We are just living according to what we expect, and guaranteed is when we are going to leave this place. And investment is not a word to be used in the Creole community. So let's build the numbers and make it a great time with the Creole community. So that is how the mass adoption of yesterday ended, and that is how we completed the mass adoption. So, guys, thank you very much to have listened to me. I excuse to have done this late, but I believe that this update will give you the itinerary of which we are following the Kundu community, and later will lead you on the right path. Subscribe, like, and share this video to all your downlines, and do not stay out. More for money, I'm out.